My name is Kimber Rita, and this is my introduction video. A little bit about me. I live in Gower, Missouri. We moved here about a year and a half ago. We bought a colonial style house that is almost 100 years old. It's about 2 years from being 100. We are working on restoring it, making it us. So that's been a lot of work and a lot of fun. I have been married to my husband for 4.5 years. We met at Fort Hays. We both got our undergraduate at Fort Hays. We are expecting our first child, which is a boy, in September, early part of September. I have been a teacher for 5 years. I have my elementary degree and my endorsement in 5 through 8 math. I have always taught in Elwood, Kansas. It is a combined school with Wathena. They call themselves the Riverside. It is right on the river of Missouri and Kansas. Then I teach 6th grade math. I have always taught 6th grade math. It's a lot of fun. I also do interventions for Tier 2 and Tier 3 math students, or I did. I had about 20 minutes with Tier 2 and 52 minutes with Tier 3, trying to work with them. We were changing things up this year, so I'm not sure how that's going to work next year or how it's going to work currently. I am also on the SIT team, Student Improvement Team. We meet once a month, and this is a team that helps with kids getting IEPs, accommodations for behavior or accommodations in general, or get 504s if they need it. It's a really interesting team, and I've been on it for about 3 years now. I also coached for 4 years. 2 years I did 7th grade volleyball, and 2 years I did 8th grade volleyball. I also coached 4 years of 8th grade basketball. And this is the first team that we have ever gone undefeated with. So we got number 1 in our league. So our school was really excited because ever since we became Riverside, this is the first team to ever go undefeated. So it was a pretty big deal for the kids and for the school. So that was pretty exciting. All right, so for this introduction video, we have a few questions we need to go over. Inclusive culture. How to include students is being able to accommodate your classroom for any type of student. If it's cutting down work, having an area for a kid to roam around in. I have flexible seating, so it helps some of the kids that need to be in a classroom. Parent-wise, the parents need to know what you are doing to help their student, what their IEPs say, anything like that to make them feel like they're included in the whole decision. Educators need to be able to adjust to being able to change their assignments or learn to read an IEP so they know what that student needs. When anything that student needs, they need to adjust to. Supporting staff needs to learn what they need to do for that student. So like paras, knowing how to accommodate that student in the classroom. Next is advocate. What support can a school leader provide to encourage advocacy? They can help with inclusiveness, allowing the teachers to have kids in their classroom or the special education teacher to help them get the kids into the classroom, help adjust. Prepare teachers, tell them what they need to do to prepare for that student or any type of student in their classroom, especially if you have a new teacher, maybe being able to help them adjust. The culture, just know what situation you're sitting in, what kind of environment is being set up, and just be able to be there to support your teachers if they have questions or concerns. What plans and strategies can be implemented to ensure the equitable treatment of students and or staff and an inclusive culture? be respectful. You need to be able to help them collaborate, know, and be able to talk to other teachers to adjust and be able to work on the situation. And openness. Be able to be open and help teachers, help anybody that is willing to learn, because you don't always have that. So be open to help. And then the steps that a leader can take to help a teacher be effective, inclusive, would be provide alternatives, be able to help them know what they need to do, provide alternatives if this does not work, maybe try this, anything like that. Show by example, so if that teacher is struggling, don't be scared to go in and help them and show them what they need to do, because sometimes telling them doesn't always work. An educator who doesn't understand, so if you have somebody who's not understanding, be able to be there and show what they need to be doing. Thank you.